leadership means having a clear vision, and good leadership means loving people. So actually, what I want to tell you in those little 6 minutes is to bring you on this journey I made, beginning with my experience arriving in Madagascar. My journey began with the idea that I wanted to support those people who are building up universities in Africa. Because I think this is one of the best ways to develop a country. A creative, innovative, and motivating university for the new elites, where they can exchange their questions, their knowledge, and dreams. So what am I doing when I make this real? What am I doing when I lead? First of all, I share my vision with other people. I'm testing new ways of learning and teaching, new ways of research and innovative technology. People told me, Uwe, all this is not possible in Africa. You're leaving Europe. You can't do that. I can tell you it's possible, and I made this experience. I'm developing every day with my colleagues, and they are developing, and we're in permanent exchange. And I love this experience. I want to show you some pictures, if possible. Not possible. Ça va marcher? Voyez par exemple ici, here you see one of our eldest colleagues, and they said, like, you can never introduce multimedia teaching in the University of Antananarivo. This is a video projector, this is a computer. Actually, we have great fun. What we do together is a kind of edutainment. It's really, I didn't think about doing this when I was in Europe before coming to Madagascar. And I learned a lot about the Malagasy culture with Bebisu Raminsu. Second picture. I try to go out of the university. I take my student and we go on tourism fairs. We go in institutions like the Malagasy Academy. We don't stay in our lessons rooms. We don't stay at the university. So this was my first lesson. Then it's about bringing people together, like giving platforms, supporting dialogue, making people speak with each other, people who haven't spoken before or even didn't know each other. So what we see here is, you have seen Edgar, one of my friends from Berlin, like the Future Research Institute in Berlin. You see Paula, a representative of the GIZ. You see the director of the Cercle Germano-Malagasy. And you see some representatives of the University of Antananarivo. And we are, like, for the first time, we are together at the table. We are talking about education, higher education. Those people have never talked to each other before. To create a motivating atmosphere in your environment, you must find individual talents who really stand for competences and ideals. With them, you develop your vision. Surround yourself with those good people, and you will get one of them, was once said by the Spanish author Miguel de Cervantes. So actually, I'm not one of those media trainers who are working with theater techniques a lot. I've been in one of those workshops of Miangali Theater, and I've been with Fela, and I made quite a big experience. I said, wow, this is cool. I must integrate this in my life. There's another example. This is Ben. It's one of those natural-born talents to teach. He was one of my best interns. He just, the students loved him. He had so much ideas. I even learned a lot from him, and he's like 15 years younger than I am. So next point. If you have a vision, you easily come to the conclusion that you can't realize it on your own. So you have to find strong partners. These are my partners at the university in Antananarivo, the president, the vice president, the team, and this is the former ambassador of Germany here in Madagascar. And actually, without those people around me, without people who have a kind of power, we would not do anything here. We even go out and try to find institutions in the surrounding of the university. But not just partners. You need to form and support teams. And they will immediately feel if you strengthen them with your passion and your power, and when they are giving their best, you must stay behind them. You must really be with your team. So what would the DAAD Madagascar, for example, be without, at the moment, we have a nice team with Eva and Barbara and Isabel. So actually those people, here you see them, this is a former team we had working together about intercultural communication at the University of Antananarivo. And this is Feisu, who was just sharing his ideas, having a nice presentation with them together. And then leadership by heart for me means to have respect for other people too. Me, for example, I have respect for the work the people are doing at the University of Antananarivo, and I'm proud of being a part of this institution. People before told me, oh, it's so hard there, the whole higher education segment in Madagascar. Uwe, you will never ever do anything there. It's not true. Actually, with the actual president of the university, I'm in good contact. I had a nice lunch now with the vice president. I'm sharing ideas, and I think they're really supporting what we want, and we ask them what they want. So it's possible. This is what my experience was. And then there is another factor for leadership by heart for me. It means to honor, to comment, to compliment concretely and with passion, and be with all your attention there for your team. And even to compliment people around you. And we have this picture here is like some of our students. Sometimes we try to not just give them like concrete conversations, supporting them with their individual projects. We even give them some honoraries. We try to give them jobs or even small computers or whatever. We try to really support those peoples. And when they have done something good, we say in concrete, this and this and this, what you have done, it was great. And actually, I think some of them never made this experience by their teacher in school before. So, question of giving feedback. Following the idea of leadership by heart, I have made another experience. And this experience is when the moment appears that people begin to laugh and smile. So this is when we all just have great fun together. And I've brought two other pictures here. So this can be joyful learning at university, like students who like to go there. Students who go in your seminars, who participate in your seminars, and they don't want to miss it. It's not that you have to say, oh, please come, please come. They are just there because they like it. And you see it in their faces in general if you have done something well. And this, for example, is often one of our drivers. He is belonging to the team too, and if we are with Ringe or with Johnson, my other driver, it's great. We just have good fun. We have a good time together. And I think this is what a good university must create too. After all, a leader likes to share knowledge and competences, and he or she is able to teach others. I try to learn and teach via exchange. That's why we follow the DAAD slogan, change by exchange. So actually, this is an impression of a DAAD alumni workshop. I think it's about knowledge management. It was organized by Marcel. Thank you very much, our president of the DAAD alumni. It was a great time. I learned a lot about Malagasy people, about how they think, about their mentality, what they want. And I try to give this kind of project management, knowledge management skills I've learned in Germany. And then, due to your own leadership by heart, you will see people growing. And perhaps this is the main experience in my job. Their values, their self-confidence, their vision, and all this doesn't cost the state anything when it grows up. It's just a question of mind change. It's just the techniques and the things we are doing in the lessons at the university. This is ourselves, as enseignant, rechercheur, as president of the university. So actually, we just need to change here. And here you see Thierry, one of my students. When I met him 3 years ago, he was a quite shy guy and he had quite a tough life. He has been with a scholarship in Germany now. He's speaking in front of groups, and he will have success, that's for sure. So we have made like different examples to say like, yes, it's possible, it's working. So what is this leadership by heart after all? It's about giving. And when you give and when you see people, institutions and countries growing in mind and heart, then you have reached what we are all dreaming about on this conference. A journey to excellence until we make the experience of a profound and deep mind change. I wish you all the best for yourself and your wonderful country. Thank you very much. Mr. Chabitsaka Topko, I think I made it in 6 minutes.